Welcome in, quick hitters. Welcome in, Goodymo short crew. I'm pretty sure everybody already heard DIKEMBE Mutombo dies at age 58. And we can go over his basketball career of 18 years. Be honest with you, that's not what really made this man who he is. Talk about a true, genuine, authentic human being. He was known for his humanitarian work. He was the NBA's first global ambassador. And he opened up a hospital back at his hometown. And that's just a few things. We're going to get into the article in a minute. But I just wanted to come on and send my condolences to his family, most importantly, friends, people who was real close to DIKEMBE Mutombo. People who seen things we haven't seen, who had personal conversations with him, who actually hung out with him, lived in the same house that he lived in. People who actually grew up with him. Now I'm just a fan. And he got fans all over the world, people he's touched. But if you can imagine the people who was right next to him, who truly know him, grew up with him, family, tight, close friends, you can imagine what they're going through. I'm a guy who just admired his work over the years. Him performing on the basketball court, him entertaining me. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I know DIKEMBE Mutombo personally, like I've met DIKEMBE Mutombo. I haven't done any of those things. But I've been a fan of DIKEMBE Mutombo since the early 90s. When you've watched somebody and they've entertained you for so amount of years or decades in this case, you grow an attachment. It almost like you know the person, watching them over the years, watching them do their craft, watching their mannerisms, how they interact with people, things they do in the community. This is no different with DIKEMBE Mutombo. I'm a big fan of DIKEMBE Mutombo, the way he played on the court, but most importantly, admired what he did off the court, the type of person he was. Huge heart, giving, uplifting people, big smile, making everybody around him feel good. See, I gathered all these things on the outside looking in. Think about his true family and friends. Can you imagine? So yes, this is groundbreaking. And this year of 2024, unbelievable. We've lost giants, a lot of people in 2024. Big name people. And those that not much in the spotlight. And in life in general, overall, losing a lot of people. Because the names just go on and on and on. So yeah, man, DIKEMBE Mutombo, like I said, it came as a complete shock because I didn't even know he was battling with brain cancer of any kind of cancer. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. A lot of people just took by shock today learning of this news. I seen on a ticker at the bottom of the TV today, and when I was reading, I was like, DIKEMBE Mutombo dies at 58 to brain cancer. I was dumbfounded because I'm like, brain cancer? Haven't heard any of this during his career, since he's retired, watching him at events, interacting with people, doing speeches. Haven't heard anything of it. So it took me by surprise. 58 years old is still very young. Sad story, to be honest with you. Especially a man that was as giving as he was. The way he excited on the basketball court, changed people's lives off the court. So I can only imagine. And like I said, I'm just a spectator. Man, just enjoyed watching him play on the court, entertaining, performing, finger wave, talked a little smack here and there, but he always did it with a big smile on his face. Just a great human being. Just like they said, a huge giant is what he was. And that giant is not just because of his size, it's personality. Lives he's changed. He meant a lot to a lot of people. So, like I said, I'm sending my condolences to Dikembe Mutombo, his family, friends, fans, everybody that interacted or knew Dikembe Mutombo that is stricken down, hurt bad about this news. My condolences go out to you. Dikembe Mutombo will be celebrated as long as there's life on Earth. I will guarantee you that. Once the NBA starts, I'm pretty sure you'll have a whole bunch of tributes going out to Dikembe Mutombo. A lot of people are going to be speaking on his behalf, person he is, and man, like I say, this is a shock. This is a big shock. But we're going to get into this article real quick before we close it out. But this day is definitely for Dikembe Mutombo. Sad, sad day, but it's going to be a celebration as well moving forward throughout the rest of this year and years to come. So let's get into this article real quick before we close it out. Basketball Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo, known for his shot blocking and famed finger wave after denying opponents at the hoop, died Monday from brain cancer, aged 58. Inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 2015, he was an 8-time NBA All-Star and won the league's Defensive Player of the Year award 4 times. His defensive prowess, leading the league in blocks for 5 consecutive seasons during an 18-year playing career and retiring second on the NBA's all-time block list, was offset by his huge, playful smile. Born in the Democratic Republic of Congo, the 7'2" Mutombo came to Washington's Georgetown University initially on an academic scholarship in 1987 and rose to fame when he joined the basketball team in his second year. He was selected 4th in the 1991 NBA draft by the Denver Nuggets. Dikembe Mutombo wags his finger during a game in Atlanta in 1998. He would often use his iconic gesture after blocking an opponent's shot. Aside from the Nuggets, he played for the Atlanta Hawks, Philadelphia 76ers, and then named New Jersey Nets, New York Knicks, and the Houston Rockets. And shouts out to H-Town. We love having Dikembe Mutombo put on that uniform here in Houston. So if there's one thing we could be proud of with this great man, that he came to Houston, put on the uniform, put out his blood, sweat, and tears playing for this organization. So that was a hell of a time when he played for the Houston Rockets. Remember it like it was yesterday. As you know, big Rockets fan, covered them pretty much all my life watching these Rockets. So appreciate it. Thank you for that, Dikembe Mutombo, deciding to come to Houston, making it your home for your playing career at pretty much at the end of your career. But it was a pit stop for you, and I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Off the court, the Towering Center was known for its humanitarian work. In 1997, Mutombo established the Dikembe Mutombo Foundation with a mission to improve education and quality of life in Congo. In 2022, the NBA said Mutombo was receiving treatment for a brain tumor in Atlanta. So it was in 2022 is where he was receiving treatment for a brain tumor. So 2022 was that when people was learning of this, at least the NBA selected a few of people, of course his family. But back in 2022, see, that's news to me as well. The league said he was surrounded by his family when he died Monday. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver issued a statement saying, Dikembe Mutombo was simply larger than life. On the court, he was one of the greatest shot blockers and defensive players in the history of the NBA. Off the floor, he poured his heart and soul into helping others. There was nobody more qualified than Dikembe to serve as the NBA's first global ambassador. He was a humanitarian at his core. He loved what the game of basketball could do to make a positive impact on communities, especially in his native Democratic Republic of the Congo across the continent of Africa. I had the privilege of traveling the world with Dikembe and seeing firsthand how his generosity and his compassion uplifted people. He was always accessible at NBA events over the years with his infectious smile, deep booming voice, and signature finger wave that endeared him to basketball fans of every generation. Dikembe's indomitable spirit continues on in those who he helped and inspired throughout his extraordinary life. I am one of the many people whose lives were touched by Dikembe's big heart, and I will miss him dearly. On behalf of the entire NBA family, I send my deepest condolences to Dikembe's wife, Rose, and their children, his many friends, and the global basketball community which he truly loved and which loved him back. Silver statement. And all but true. So there it is. Groundbreaking news, devastating news, however you want to look at it. Great man has passed away, has left the NBA community, has left life, have left his loved ones, family, close friends, everyone behind. The world is not a better place without Dikembe Mutombo in it. The NBA will not be a better place without Dikembe Mutombo in it. If we had more people like a Dikembe Mutombo, my world we will be living in right now. It's that great. It's that great. So I'm going to leave it at that. Condolences once again. I didn't want to come on and talk about sports today, especially after finding this news out. I just thought it would be in bad taste to come on and actually just start talking about sports. You couldn't just do that without definitely mentioning this, or just trying to transition back to trying to talk about sports today on a Making It Monday. So I'll probably do that. We'll probably go over the scoreboard a little bit on Wednesday, Thursday at the latest, when I do my weekly picks. But this day is definitely for Dikembe Mutombo. You rest easy, because you almost had the world on your shoulders. You had a hell of a job to do, and you did it. But it's gone too soon. So you rest easy. And one more time for Dikembe. No, no, no. JSQH, Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Y'all be safe. Take it easy. This is Making It Monday. Peace.